back to Toke It Out. How are you guys? How are you today? I hope you guys are well. I am amazing. Feeling super good. You know why? Because I batch recorded this episode. So if something crazy happened, don't tell me yet, okay? Just don't tell me yet. For real, for real. But I am learning myself with the podcast of like what I need to do. Like take a sip of water, put on voice isolation. If last week's episode was screamy, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. If that's your water bottle that you left at my last event, I took it. So hit me up if you left yours. It was left there. I don't know. I asked everybody I had come in, and they said, no, it's not mine. And I said, mine now. So hopefully it wasn't the owner's. That'd be so shitty. I'm having it there again. I'm gonna be like, hey, is this yours? I just didn't assume it was. Maybe that's me and like my narrow, limited view because he was a man. I was like, there's no way that this is his. Who the fuck do I know? It absolutely could have been. So fuck me, right? Learning myself in the context of the world, learning myself with this podcast, however it is. Today, though, got a couple of things on the agenda. So number one, I have not seen it yet at this point, but by the time this comes out, I definitely will have because I'm sure I'm going to drag my husband to the movies yet again. It has been a movie summer. It's been so hot to be outside, and I am on these allergy shot rounds, which I could go on and on about how amazing they are, but I didn't want to exasperate my allergies while I'm going through these rounds of shots, and I think it's been helping. And it's been hot as a motherfucker. Actually, it's actually been so hot all summer, not sure why. Scientists, check in down below. Let me know why it's been hot as balls, other than climate change, because I know that. I know that. Like, simple answer is climate change, long answer down below. Let me know. But so Strange Harvest, the movie, it's a horror movie that has come out, and I watched the trailer knowing nothing about it, right? And I'm like, I'm so excited for this. This looks really good. And really good. It looks good enough to see in theaters. That's really what I mean by really good. And so let's Strange Harvest. Then I'm reading the reviews and stuff of Strange Harvest, and people are like, it's riddled with AI. It's riddled with bad AI and obvious AI, and it's not very good. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was an AI movie. And maybe they are in the trailers, obviously showing the best parts of the movie. So maybe these people have an insight I don't have, but let's look this up together. Strange Harvest. I'm gonna read you the plot to it. It looks scary, you know what I mean? Like, it looks spooky, and it's got good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. Detectives are thrust into a chilling hunt for Mr. Shiny, a sadistic serial killer from the past whose return marks the beginning of a new wave of grotesque, otherworldly crimes tied to his dark cosmic force. It's out now. It's rated R. Okay, so it seems like Rotten Tomatoes, obviously the critics giving it a 92. I'm really surprised that there's not any popcorn meter yet. Awful. $15 to watch a shitty copy of Dateline with a cringe acting pass. So we give it a half a star. Strange Harvest, 1/2 a star. I went in blind, saw the 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, and thought, maybe there's something here. Nope. I was conned. What I got was a limp faux documentary slog, an overinflated, undercooked mess that thinks aping Forensic Files and Dateline for substitute is for suspense. It isn't. Aping? Is that missing a letter? Because APING. Thinks aping Forensic Files and Dateline is a substitute for suspense. It isn't. This is a film that mistakes flat talking heads and endless filler for atmosphere, dragging itself along until you can practically hear it wheezing. There's no tension, no mystery worth caring about, and certainly no horror. Just a limp parade of bad choices stitched together like an uninspired term project. I'll throw it a pity half star for at least pointing a camera at something, and honestly, the filmmakers would be doing the world a favor by finding the original negative and feeding it through a wood chipper. Strange Harvest doesn't miss the mark. It's not even on the same range. Skip it, burn it, forget it even existed. Damn, Leon. Leon, you are that's hard. That's tough. You kind of read this thing to filth, didn't you? Read it to filth, right? And then somebody's like, I love, and 5 stars from Kyle. Of course, it's Kyle. Sorry, Kyle's out there. There's nothing against a Kyle. I love mockumentary movie type movies. This was top. Did AI write the script? Acting was equally horrendous. So turns out people hated it. Did people hate it because it was AI, or did people hate it? Obviously, like this one guy goes on and on about how it just like wasn't a good movie and whatever. So, but other people are like, love it, love it, love it. Hilariously and satirically fun, as well as grotesque and body horror. Entertaining, worth the watch. Okay, so it's gonna be like a slasher film. Body horror. Okay. Body horror is like the substance, is like together. Body horror. Like slasher movies and stuff, like Terrifier and stuff, are like those kind of movies of like how many different ways can we kill somebody. Okay, so you already know that we have to look to see if there's any good crumble cookie reviews this week. I didn't look this up beforehand. Okay. I don't know what week it is, but seems like many will say this cookie is too rich. Who are the people? Damn, nothing so far. These are all genuine. Give me something that's like, put it in my pussy. I can't get enough. It's peanut butter lover's dream. It's made from plants. You remember that? When KFC had the, what was it? The, like, plant-based nuggets or whatever? They were actually fire, so whatever. But the colonel, whatever, the AI colonel, the voice, whatever, he goes, it was made from plants. So that's what I, like, every time. Anyways, I just say that about anything. It's like, it's made from a delicious blah, blah. If it's all just like vegetables and fruits, whatever. I'm like, it's made from plants. So it's my little thing from me to you. So this is a lime icebox cookie. This key lime. Guys, be so for real with it. I will be sending this to my husband. I will be sending this cookie to my husband, but as of the week of August 11th, there's no good cookie reviews. Somebody go change that. Somebody put I've touched the face of God when I ate this cookie. Like give me something crazy, okay? Please. Please. Do you think they'd let that? Did Crumble find out about my like read of their reviews and now they've taken them down? And why did it not go viral? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, you guys, we've talked about nothing for 20 minutes. It's really good. It's really good. Keeping it on track. It's awesome. You know what I'm really excited about, you guys? And September is going to be huge for me. You know why? Because that's when, and granted, spooky season has started in spirit, but in like reality, baby, September, floodgates are loose. October, it's like I'm already drowning and I'm loving it. So, but I am a going to be 32-year-old woman, really, really excited for the, please hold your hold your laughter, the gargoyle from Build-A-Bear. The Build-A-Bear gargoyle? You're lying. It's so cute. It looks like a little sky puppy. Have I talked about it before on here? Not sure, don't care. It's awesome. And I hesitate to even bring it up because I don't want any of you bitches getting it before me. I need it. I need it unstuffed. I need to go. I need to have my process with him. I need to make it, and he needs to sit on my shelf. Do I collect stuffed animals? No. Do I have a huge collection of them? No, we got Ghosty here. That's about it. He's a pillow. But the gargoyle Build-A-Bear is so freaking cute. I'm gonna put a picture up here. And don't even get me started on the Mothman one. Now you can buy the giant Mothman right now for like, I think it's like 130 bucks, but the regular size Mothman has been sold out for a while and I think they're gonna come out with a cryptid line. So I did look up and I took the liberty of looking it up beforehand because I was already very curious what their like Halloween collection is because it's already like highlighted on their website. Am I locked into the Build-A-Bear website? I don't know, you guys. I don't fucking know. Okay? Leave me alone. I thought it said passable bat. I was like, pretty sure that bat is passable. Oh my god, there's a kitty and he's got ghosts on him and he's got a bow. And then there's a capybara that's black and white. And then there's a bat. And then there's a kitty with pumpkins on it. And then there's an ocelot with the eye missing. That's kind of cool. And there's a naked bat. Put some clothes on him. All right, whatever. But to be honest, nothing's going to top that gargoyle. And it said it was coming back in stock. And I have been waiting. Can't tell you, year and a half. year and a half for this. I want it. I need it. I want it. I want to have it, and I want to like touch them. So capitalism, consumerism has got me in a chokehold with that one, folks. An absolute chokehold. But because there's a lot of things. And I didn't even like get half of the things last time. There's a ton of stuff on here. Most anticipated of the week, though, is holy goodness. My most anticipated of the week is going to bingo. Guys, I need you guys to find out where there's bingo in your area, but you need to go to it. Bingo is so fun. There's a place in Detroit that does bingo, and it's in the country's oldest bowling alley. I guess this bowling alley has been around since like 1912. Looking it up. Hold on. Or like 1913? 1913. 16-lane bowling alley built in 1913. Features live DJs and glow-in-the-dark lanes. Very cool, but they do, not trivia, bingo every Monday night, and I am super into that. So that's my recommendation of the week. Gonna get that out of the way early. But before, get it? Before bingo? Before we get to the next thing, I wanted to tell you all that I have been thinking deeply about mass musicians. Deeply about them. Sleep Token, Sparkmaster Tape, Slipknot. I've been thinking so deeply about them. And why would they do that? Like, why are we, is it because they just don't want to have the celebrity of it, but they want to create and they want to put their stuff out there and it's being received like that? Do you go into it with that idea? Like, what if me and my buddies, we all play instruments, we want to start a band. Do we start with mask on? Are you mask on or are you like Future, you mask off? Oh, how could I forget Orville Peck, Wow, there is like a lot of people who have actually like I guess you could argue that the band Kiss also was like masked because they had such intense clown makeup on there. ICP, but those people weren't like hiding when the makeup was off. You know what I mean? And it's not like, they were they doing interviews with makeup off? I don't know. Okay. Jerry Lott, or the Phantom. In the 1950s, Lott adopted the stage name The Phantom and performed wearing a mask, making him a notable early example of a masked musician, according to Melodic magazine. Then we have Arthur Brown. While not necessarily a mask in the traditional sense, Arthur Brown was known for his flamboyant stage presence, including theatrical face paint and even a burning helmet, which he wore in the 1960s, says Cora. Then obviously Kiss. The Residents, the avant-garde collective formed in 1969, adopted their signature eyeball mask. What? In 1979, solidifying their unique visual identity and contributing to the trend of mass musicians. What? What? This is a band? Whoa, that's crazy, you guys. Did you guys know about the Residents? Whoa, this is cool as fuck. Okay, now was it just this one eyeball mask on the cover? Did they always wear this? Because their other albums are not masked. But their faces are like distorted and stuff. Okay, what the fuck? Interesting. Did they always wear the mask? The Residents. Did they always do that? No. The Residents, an art collective known for their avant-garde music, consistently wear masks, but not always the same ones. Okay, well, their famous giant eyeball ones are crazy. They look like some Salvador Dali shit. Like I'm not even joking. It looks crazy. YouTubers, you can see this. Audio listeners, they are these like basically just like giant disembodied eyeballs without like, the veins and the optic nerve and stuff, but just like they're different color irises, whatever that part is, your pupil, I don't know. Yeah, your iris, I guess. Very, very cool. Very neat. Not sure how they did that, whatever. But why do people do that? And like I know the obvious answer. Whoa. And I know the obvious answer is like they want the privacy, they don't want the attention, they want their normality outside of their creative lifestyle. But like I mean, even Ghost, like he does, and I don't know if Tobias is the lead singer is like doing something, he's always in this different character, Is that becoming more popular? Daft Punk. Dude, there's so many. Oh my god, there are so many actually that wear masks. I was just thinking of like the few, because I've really been listening to a lot of Sparkmaster Tape. If you guys are into rap and stuff, I think he's Canadian. I'm gonna look that up, but I think okay, Sparkmaster Tape does like he basically looks like he's on Drugs Inc. Like that's his mask that he wears. I don't know. Does he? I think he's white too. And I think he uses voice like distorter, like that makes your voice a little bit lower. And it sounds good and whatever. It's not like overly done. But let's see. Where are you from? Who is Sparkmaster Tape? Sparkmaster Tape is the pseudonym for of an anonymous rapper, so people don't know who he is. That's cool. Let's see. Sparkmaster Tape, not canceled Canadian. Was he canceled though? Please. Please. Is not Canadian. He's American. Okay. He's American. Is he canceled? Because if he is, this is going to be such a waste of time talking about it. Oh, they're talking about his concerts being they're talking about his concerts being canceled, not him. Okay. I mean, how would you know? An anonymous rapper, you don't know who he is. Maybe he should be, but I don't know. As of this moment in time, I'm really listening to a lot of it. It gives me Run the Jewel vibes, kind of like back in the day, Run the Jewel vibes, but I really like Woodchuck and Standby. So if you are interested in that, go listen to Sparkmaster Tape. Yeah, his music is really hard, and I'm like, go listen to Sparkmaster Tape. After I'm talking about the Build-A-Bear gargoyle, you guys. Get you a bitch like a new boat. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why am I like this? Okay, the reason I am batch recording is because I'm really hyper focused on my event coming up in September. It is the second event of this year that we're doing. Crazy that we're doing a second event. I'm kind of like, oh, maybe next year we do one. But it's going so well, you guys. Like, people love the idea. People want to come. Like, I'm so happy. Let me know, would you prefer a salty snack or a sweet snack? If I were to like go into a dispo and give you guys like a gift, what would you like? A salty or sweet snack? Like donuts or pretzels or pizza? Like what's the ultimate thing, a rep, somebody bringing something that I want you to sign up for? What kind of treat do the bud tenders want? Let me know. Like comment below. I actually am very curious. Let me know. But I think I'm gonna end up bringing Krispy Kreme donuts or like pretzels or popcorn. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. Okay. So back to musicians wearing masks, I guess. Musicians wear masks for a variety of reasons, including performance, identity, and creative expression. Some use masks to create a unique persona, enhancing the theatricality of their performances or protect their identity. Masks can be a form of self expression, while musicians design them to reflect their personal style or music. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess those are all like really like it's a gimmick. You're creating a persona, it's visual experience. Like, okay, anonymity, creative expression. Okay, so I get it. Very cool that it dates back all the way to the 50s because I really and truly was like, who's like the oldest one that I can think of personally? And not thinking of face paint as a mask. The farthest I could think back is like Slipknot, which is my limited mind. So I know like music people out there everywhere are like, ooh, fucking what? How do you not know about blah blah blah? But you learn something new every day here on Toke It Out. So go listen to some of that music. That's my recommendation of the week. Also, did I already give you guys one? I don't know. Go listen to some of those mass musicians and see if they give you something different than other musicians, like The Residents or Orville Peck or I mean even Kiss, Ghosts, like Sleep Token. Do those people compare them to unmasked people in their same genre that you might enjoy as well? Because obviously, if you're not going to enjoy Sparkmaster Tape if you're more of an Orville Peck fan, not that you couldn't. So let me know what you guys think. Does it add something? Is there another layer of like freedom that they're expressing that you're hearing? So, you guys, listen, we only have a little bit of time left. Do I have enough time to? This week is gonna be a little bit short. I gave you guys a long one last week. This one's gonna be a little bit short, but we gotta get it rolling, okay? We're getting back into things, okay? So a little bit long, a little bit whatever. But one more thing I wanted to talk about. This is okay, this one will be short enough. Do you guys know what the national animal of Scotland is? The national animal of Scotland is a unicorn. What? What? Like, I'm not sure where I actually heard that originally, but as somebody with like a unicorn tattoo on her, I like My Little Pony. Yeah, anybody really surprised I'm looking up Build-A-Bear? Get the fucking My Little Pony thing on me. But I ask things like Yoda to Google. Anybody else do that? I'm like, National Scotland Animal Y. Like, the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland due to its symbolism of purity, innocence, power, and freedom, which are consistent to reflect Scotland's values and spirit. It has been a significant symbol of Scottish history and folklore for centuries, appearing on the royal coat of arms since the 12th century. Unicorns are real, right? Unicorns are real, right? Unicorns and dragons are real, right? I think that they're hiding it from us. I think that they're hiding magic from us, guys. I'm just saying. Okay? I know that sounds crazy. I know I am crazy. I'm not going into psychosis like the lady falling in love with her psychiatrist and then going about creating a cult basically from AI. ChatGPT, what are you doing to like take this poor woman down, calling her a monarch? This is, please, if you're not all over TikTok listening to this lady's story, I don't know if it's by now it's come out as like a hoax or real, or she's already started a cult, or she's doing something crazy publicly. I don't know. But yeah, that's actually a really scary example of AI psychosis. And it's not funny. It's just like shocking, to be honest. And I can do nothing but laugh when I'm shocked because I'm like, what? Like I just like can't actually comprehend it sometimes. Okay, back to real life, which is the Scottish unicorn. Okay, symbolism. This unicorn in Celtic mythology and beyond is associated with purity, innocence, and strength. It also represents power, ferocity, chivalry, and pride. These traits resonate with Scottish people and their values. My mother is actually a first generation American from Scotland. My grandparents are full Scottish. I am very Scottish, so I think it's very neat that I got the unicorn tattoo. Granted, it's My Little Pony tattoo, but like I resonated with the unicorn more than some of the others. Maybe it's just it's in my blood. I don't know, is that a Scottish accent? Was supposed to be. Royal symbolism. In legend, the unicorn is a powerful, untamed creature. Yes. And only a king, particularly one of great power, could tame it. This was used to symbolize the strength and authority of the Scottish monarch, particularly King William I, also known as William the Lion, in the 12th century, who adopted the unicorn on the Scottish royal coat of arms. So was he the king and things were crazy, like he was crazy and he was like, it's a unicorn. They're like, no, sir, that's a horse. And they're like, it's a unicorn. They're like, just let him do it. Just just let the lion do it. You know he's gonna bite you. That could be a whole thing I look into. Or somebody. The royal coat of arms in particular features a unicorn and a lion, representing the union of Scotland and England. Historical significance. The unicorn's image has been used in various forms of art, literature, culture, expression, solidifying its place in as the symbol of Scotland. It also holds a place in folklore and legends, contributing to its enduring appeal. Yeah. So I guess it's been around since the 12th century. I really thought this was going to be like in 1973, one small town decided, maybe the unicorn could be the national animal of Scotland. And then it was. You know how like people like vote for a cat to be like the mayor of a town or like to run the library or whatever. I thought it was going to be some shit like that. Not like some 12th century ancient legend like king stuff. That's very cool. That's way cooler. So, see, do not say you don't learn anything on this podcast. This podcast is for smart stoners. Smart stoners only. You know what I'm saying? You guys get it. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys get it. I know you do. So, anyways, like I said, this episode is going to be a little bit shorter, but if you're missing me, don't worry. Go watch next week's next week's, not next week. Do not go into the future. Go watch last week's episode. What did I talk about even? I recorded it. What did I talk about? Oh my God. I'm literally blank. I don't remember anything I talked about. Go watch last week's episode where I lay out some other recession indicators because, shit is crazy. I don't know. I feel like I hear a squirrel on my porch, maybe fighting the cat, my outdoor cat. Okay. Tell your weird uncle about me. I love y'all. I see you next week. Bye.